How you doing? How you doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How your grandma doing? How those kids? They good? They healthy? Come on in, say hey, how you doing? Like your grandmama, your granddaddy taught you to do. Come on in. So we are going to talk about this Mrs. D. She's on TikTok, Mental Health World. Her daughters are Bree and Shay, and we love them oh so much. And the things Miss Netta had to say about her, that is a awkward combination. Like I can't see for the life of me, Mama D even talking to someone like this. I can see her talking to her, but actually making her a friend, and because I feel as though Netta wears a mask, JoeNetta wears a mask, of course. He plays one thing on YouTube, TikTok, if they're still on TikTok or Instagram. He plays one person. I don't know if he played that person all of his life. I don't know, but it's like, how do you end up getting into it with Miss D? It's like a whole sector. Like you kind of like, I mean, Miss D. To me, she's such a sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart. But we gonna get into it. You come in, hit that like button on your way in, of course. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do today. Um, um, Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the video. Um, please comment, like, and share. Um, on the road to 2,000. We're trying to get this thing jumping, So, hey, leave me a comment down. Tell me how you like this video. You know, um, Tell me what would you like to talk about. You know, just send it to me. I am on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. At Shanna Williams, and on Instagram, Live with Loyalty at Live with Loyalty. Um, I think I have. Let me see. Let me see something. How you doing? How you doing? Come on in, speak like your grandmama told you how to speak, and let me know what is up with you today. So we're gonna be talking about Miss D and JoeNetta. I would have never thought this would be a conversation because I know that once upon a time, I think JoeNetta is not on TikTok right now and she got banned or whatever. I don't know exactly, all allegedly. But I know Miss D is and her daughters are, her daughters, they're artistic, and I know how hard it is to deal with artistic kids. And I'm just like, how did Netta even get into it with her? This is what I be talking about. Like a lot of people, they go back and they take things the wrong way. They run it and back and forth to content creators, and they're starting a whole bunch of mess. Because I mean, unless Netta was watching the live, Mrs. D live herself, because Mrs. D be chilling. Mrs. D seemed cool. She has to be, humble, because she has to be here for two kids. You know what I'm saying? Shay and Bria. She has to be here for Shay and Bria. I love Bria and I love Shay. And I love what Mrs. D does for them. she goes beyond and overboard, and everybody needs that mental break, that mental time to themselves. And uh it's just so awkward. How in the world? I mean, I would have never thought, like Bria and Shay got so many views, and I'm just sitting up here wondering, like, JoeNetta, you is not trying to go after these people. Are you really that low down that you're going after the mother? You're talking about the children. I love her kids, and Shay and Bria. Like, come on now, like, come on now. That's the lowest of the lowest. When you find someone that will go after someone for clout, because obviously this is what I'm seeing. I'm sorry. uh you know I am only speaking on what I am seeing. This is just my opinion. But to sit up there and be talk about a mother that something you're not, you can't even understand it. Why do you continue on fussing and fighting with women like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm sick of it. You continue on. You get on this internet. You find someone to mess with so you can get your clout and your views back up. And from my understanding, you're saying that, Miss D is for clout. Well, I doubt it. Miss D ain't thinking about no clout because that's her real life. She don't have to fake it. And that's for sure. Miss D from Mental Health World on TikTok. She does not have to fake her life. That's her real life with her kids. So I'm just gonna show a couple of clips, almost like videos, and then you got Netta sitting up here. She's going off. What is she going off for? You could have kept that. She could have kept that. Like, seriously, she could have kept that. She didn't have to. She didn't have to go off. Everything you don't have to respond to. But I just feel like she wanted to respond to them. Now this is a serious game of clout from Miss Netta, because those people are banging on TikTok, on Instagram, whatever platform they're on, they banging. Okay, and I just think that as a mother, Miss D, like she said, I remember her telling the story. Her sister told her to just try it out, and she did. And so she said she just wanted to tell her story because, to be honest, like, it is, you need a way to just let loose, and if you can find that way, use it. Like, and I understood every bit of what Miss D was saying. Like, if it's your outlet to come on here and speak and be like, I'm going through this today, it's so many people that can relate to you. But I don't think Miss D expected for people like JoeNetta to be jealous and with clout chasing like that, because she really didn't even have to say anything about whatever what was ever said. I'm finna play some clips, but I don't think JoeNetta really had to say anything. And I think those that are sticking up for JoeNetta and knowing exactly what she's doing, she has been, you like, picking and saying things in a negative light for so long, you know, and I don't, it's not getting anywhere. Cause really, I'm telling you, JoeNetta, Miss D is really not the one you want to mess with, because these people really love her genuineness. She is a real person. She is not getting on here fake like you have to do to make money, to make views, and you are doing that. You definitely are doing that. I'm not fit to sit up here and be calling uh Joe Detta only reason why I call her Joe and Netta is because first name and Netta is her character name. So, but bashing her and calling her that, I could go to somebody else's page for that. I'm not gonna do it. But at the same time, I can see why these people sit up there and bash you, JoeNetta, because you're giving it out. You're not being a good person with a good heart. I mean, you could have skipped all over Miss D, but this lady got millions of views and millions of followers. And you tend to go after a lot of people that have clout. When you are failing, you always end up starting something with another sister. And I don't get it. But it's not for me to get, God will reveal all. And on top of that, you won't get far when you are doing things like that. And I'm just speaking on it because I really feel like I don't understand how in the world did we get here? How in the world this is a weird combination. You're not even there with, you had your moment. Like everybody's gonna have their moment. You had your moment. But this woman is doing something real, just real. You know what I'm saying? She is doing something real. Like, this is not for entertainment. This is her real life. Yes, she jokes around, but she has to do that keep from crying. Trust me. Because it's not easy what she's doing. And as far as I can see, when they mentioned your name, she really didn't even know who you was. She didn't. It looked like she didn't. Like, everybody don't know you, JoeNetta. Everybody don't know you. And before they can really truly get to know you, you go to bashing people. Then you don't be wanting to apologize. Crazy, right? It's crazy. She don't ever wants to apologize for the things that she has done. Like, I apologize to Shay and Bria, but I won't apologize to their mama. How you gonna do that? Why you gonna do that? You ain't had no business coming out their mama. And if she wanted to say something on your life, why wouldn't you let her? You don't want nobody else to have a moment to stand up for their self, but you want to talk all the crap that you want. You go too far with when you say stuff. So we finna get into it.
Talk about people and portray themselves as other people, I'll be like wondering, like, wow. Just like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, but she was trying to sugarcoat it, and I'm not being messy. Miss D, so we're gonna see how this work out. Miss D with the artistic girls went on there and had something to say about me, about how do I run my platform. I don't need nobody to tell me how to run my platform, because there's a lot of things that I see that you do with your girls that I wouldn't even allow. Them are some beautiful, I don't care what kind of illness they got. I don't care what type of disability they got. Shay and Bree, I absolutely love them. Them are some beautiful girls, okay? And for her to do what she do to them, I'll be looking like, why would you post something like that? I got not to mind y'all. Again, that's the person that I go hard for, is my nephew. He's disabled. I got a disabled nephew. So about disabled people, I don't play that. Everybody's seen the stuff that was going on between me and Shamar. Nobody can post any video of me talking about Shamar's body, his disability, his handicap, because that's something I don't play around with. I don't play around with nobody talking about no disabled child, no disabled adult, none of that. I don't do that. I don't get on here talking about nobody that got that's disabled. I don't do that. Never did, Never will. So y'all can say what y'all want to say in these comments. I do not care. But can't nobody go find a video with me talking about nobody being disabled at all. I'm sorry. And what I do on my page is my business. What you do or what she do, Mrs. D, I ain't got to sugarcoat nothing and say no Mrs. She was on live. Y'all know what you're talking about. Because mess is mess. I never came for her. I like them girls. I watch them girls all the time. You know, and I'm sitting there like, what problem does she have? But I see that everybody trying to get some type of fame, some type of clout off of Miss Netta because they want my response. But I'm not going to go there with her. I'm not going to sit up. I'm not going to bash her. I'm not even going to say the things that she do that I don't like. It is. That's her page. So my thing about it is, worry about your page and your content and you making your money. Leave Miss Nettles alone because I do good. I do damn good on what I got going on. So watch she reply to this and we're going to see how holy she is because I ain't say nothing about her bad or nothing about her girls. But what I'm telling her is mind your business, baby. You make your money and you let me make mine. So it is what it is. That part. Thank you.
So basically, look, that was a whole bunch of yabbering for nothing, for the battle to continue. This is what JoeNetta does. This is what she does. He, she, whatever you want to be called. You continue to have conflicts with black women. I don't get it for the life of me. Hold up. Before I really truly get started, I want to put this up, a disclaimer for everything that's about to be said here. This channel may be used with copyrighted material without specific authorization of the owner, but content used here falls under the Fair Use Act. Everything in this live is for entertainment purposes only. It's my opinion. I'm just a small creator, right? So let's get to it. What she just said, he, whatever he wants to be called, like I said, he is carrying this on. If not, let's see how she responds. Look at that. Right there. You're wanting her to respond, sir. More cloud. I mean, y'all not in the same category. You're not. People are actually loving Miss D. I have not seen not one bad comment. And what is she doing, honey? What is she doing that's wrong to her kids? What? She's helping herself through her mental health. It's showing you guys what she truly goes through on a daily basis. And she still works. Like, come on now. Allegedly. You know, like, she is showing you, like, people need to see that because not a lot of people, I guess, JoeNetta cannot understand because you don't have any kids. Like you say, you have a nephew. That's one of your family members' kids. Okay? If your family, I'm quite sure if your family member knew if they could do that and help somebody else, if their heart is in the right place, like Miss D, then she can do it too. You can express, just like you're sitting up there looking like a goofy, speaking and saying all what you're saying. All basically, you get people to talk about you, but in a negative light. Do you want that to continue on? Because Miss D ain't gonna get that. Miss D be real with herself and real in her situations that she go through. Those are her kids, like for real, for real. She had those kids. Those are her kids. She is a woman. She literally had those kids, and she has to go through this on a daily basis, mentally. See, if you had any type of heart, JoeNetta, and any type of emotions, you would have thought that through before you said anything about this lady. But see, I know it's for clout. Now, you wanted her to say something back. You know, people go back and forth and y'all misconstrue what other people say. Cause I really don't think she even know you like that. And that's normal for people not to know certain celebrities. And you're not a celebrity, but certain YouTubers, TikTokers, or whatever have you, maybe you're probably not known to everybody. Like I said, this lady on a daily basis has to handle two autistic kids herself. She has to worry about her mental. She gotta be worried about people like you. And Miss D, it's too many people that love you to even care about what Netta is saying. There's more people that love you in your comments. I have not seen one ugly comment in her comments. But I bet you can't say the same for Netta. Couple of people like, Netta, don't start with Miss D. You can't tell nobody what to do with their own kids. Okay? For one, what I see is a lot of things that platform is doing for them is making a lot of those girls' dreams come true. Shay, and she's taking you on a journey with Bree and Shay, and let you know what she does and how she has to calm them down and things like that. She is not. You don't like certain things that. Hold on, give me a second. I'm back. Um, yeah, I think JoeNetta gets carried away. She wants to be back on top, and it's like her time is up. You may still be making money and getting views. A lot of people are bored these days, and they want to start mess. And I just don't see Miss D and y'all situation lasting for a long time. You just don't have no type of comparison. You know what I'm saying? So Miss D is out. She is too real for you, JoeNetta. Like, she's too real for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to apologize to her because people are gonna continue on sending blessings her way. Like, JoeNetta is always gonna be one of those people that has to instigate and start things with people. She's always gonna be one of those type of people. To try to get back on top. She sees that her platform is down here and theirs is up there at this moment. Like I said, everybody has their moment. Everybody has their time. But with something like what Miss D is doing, it's gonna last forever because there are a lot of artistic people that whether they're yeah, her kids are grown too. Grown or child. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot goes into that. You know, my sister has a autistic son, and it's not easy. It's not easy. My sister really needs a break every day. And I bet if she could show the world exactly what she has to go through, you know, JoeNetta, you would not understand. I'm telling you, you would not understand until it's your very own child. See how you already love being on camera? You would have did that whole situation for all the wrong reasons if you were in Miss D's shoes. Because you would have did it for all the wrong reasons. If you could have children or adopt or however you may have may do it. But I'm just saying, keep your little, opinions about, I know you said you ain't talking about the daughters, like you talking about the mother that's keeping them alive, that's keeping them surviving. What difference is it? This lady get on here and she be real herself. You Netta, you're not real with yourself. You literally get on here for the worst of the worst so you can just start drama. Your page is a drama page now. Period, point blank. No talent comes from there. Um, period. You know what I'm saying? We watch Bree and Shay because they are talented. They are a gift from God. You know what I'm saying? They're more talented to me than you, and that's just being real. So let's see what else you had to say.
Hey, Miss D, now you're getting a little too deep because I don't cloud chase nobody. I get on here and I say, you doing the cloud chasing because in order for you to mention my name, that's when you got some more views. So I don't cloud chase nothing. I ain't never got on here talking about you or your daughters. Flat out point, period. If I see something on your page I don't like, I swipe up. I don't come on here and give my opinion about nothing. And that's what you should have did. I'm not going to argue and fuss with you in my live because this is my live. This is what I run. Because I can just put you on timeout too, but I don't got time. I'm gonna let you sit here and listen because what I gotta say to you, I don't gotta sugarcoat anything. I don't gotta sugarcoat your name or nothing because I can say what I gotta say directly. So I said what I said, just like you said what you said. So it is what it is. So stop giving me money to say something. Just put it in the little chat right there. You don't got to give me $1.99 to say anything. Just keep your money and put it in the little chat right there. The little bitty tiny stuff, the little bitty tiny words. That's where you can put it in. Because I don't care. Just like I said, what you said about me is like your opinion. And like I said, I can get on here and I can express my opinion all I want to about you. But it ain't even about that. That's called clout chasing. Hey, Miss D, now you can.
You're cloud chasing, man. You know that woman that wanted to come up there and explain herself. And you know how people put, like I said, pin these content creators are against each other. And you didn't even want her to come up there. You didn't want her to come up there and say anything. She didn't, she ain't clout chasing you. You ain't nobody for no cloud. For real, for real. If anything, they coming to see your drama and how you looking today, being angry or something like that. They not studying you like that for real. Some of these people is here for the drama, and you have a lot of them on your page. It's just like she knew to come down. They probably sent her a message to come down to your platform for you. You know, you thinking that, oh, she over here. No, I don't want your money. I don't want just to say something. No, you don't have to get up and say something. I can say something straightforward, straight to your face. You're not saying it straight to her face. Oh my gosh, why do everybody say that? You don't know this lady. You're not saying anything straight to her face. Good morning. You're not saying anything straight to her face. So don't do that. So I need to Totally made me stop, Jack. But such a distraction. So let's go on to the next.
Look at her, Shay. Look at her. Look at her.
She's mad. Her sister ain't angry.
This is what Miss D does with her children. This is how, you know, she keeps them up and going and scribing, something.
Look at her, Shay. Look at her. Look at her.
She's mad. Her sister ain't angry.
Walked up on me and scratched me.
We washing you, Bria. Washing you.
Look at her. Look at her.
Oh, your sister officer.
You don't call the police on her?
No.
You said officer.
No, Bria. If it's a preferred person, calm down with Bria.
But you said officer, and then you call the police on her.
But Bria should calm down her brain.
She walked up on me, scratched my arm. Hell, I don't know what the hell going on. Damn. We had a good 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You don't call the police on her. Please don't. We don't have to call the police on her now.
What physical therapist?
Well, first you said officer.
That was.
You didn't say physical. You said call the officer.
No, I'm talking about physical therapist with us, sister.
Oh, I thought you said call the officer. We can't call.
No, I'm talking.
I don't know. We can't call the police.
Don't want to tell hush.
I'm a hood, but that's what you said.
I can't help it, my brain.
My brain too. She walked up on me and scratched my ass. Hell, what about my brain? Hey, look at her. Lord,
Office.
what the hell wrong? Help us, Lord. Help us. Y'all stay tuned. This hell of a stay tuned.
Now, Miss Netta, JoeNetta, whatever. This is what Miss D has to do with her real children in real time. And she throws a little humor in there with it. You know what I'm saying? Because mental health is real. It's real. And I'm just saying, like, it's a weird combination, because you ain't got nothing on Miss D. You ain't got nothing on Miss D. Like, what she's doing is awesome. What she just did, she don't try to spoil her children in no negative way. She's actually bringing, even though they're autistic, that doesn't mean they shouldn't live like the other kids are living. You know what I'm saying? Where they go to prom, where they dressed up or they comb their hair, that they can't, get filmed. You can tell Shay, she's like, she likes the camera. You know what I'm saying? And she likes being on camera. She likes looking beautiful. And why not bring out what she wants? She's doing nothing wrong to her kids. Trust me, if she was, this whole internet will let you know. This whole internet will let you know. But she not. You're the only one, because you're hating. You're hating. And if it is people that dislike Miss D like that, that's the opinion. But I rarely see that. And it's so many people on here that on TikTok, Instagram, that does that. Not just Miss D. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, like you were saying in the last video on JoeNetta, like I said, these people be coming in them comments. These they come and they start they send you a message, they'll send them a message, and then JoeNetta, you take a lot of stuff wrong in the wrong way, in a negative light, because of the things you have done to put that type of talk on yourself in the past. So now, whenever someone is saying something about you, especially when they have a lot of views and a lot of status, like Miss D, right? And a lot of people watch them, a lot of people love them. You want that crowd. You want people to love you again. This is just how I'm saying it. It's just my opinion. You want people to love you like that again. I wouldn't be surprised you sitting up here talking that crap, JoeNetta. And I wouldn't be surprised if you would with your nephew or whoever you said that has or is disabled. If you could do what Miss D doing, don't get jealous and don't get mad at her because she's living a realistic life. A realistic life. Because her message is true. She wants people to see exactly what she goes through. This is not acting. You act. She doesn't. This is real life for her. She really has to deal with this mentally, physically, emotionally. Now people talk about all the time when mothers ain't take care of their kids and fathers ain't take care of their kids. He go a lady right here that say black lady taking care of her black kids better. Cause you do seem like you be having a problem with black women. But you want a character as one. And you say, I don't want to be like no black woman. That's not true. That's not true. When people hate on you like you hating on black women and you hating on Miss D, those type of people always want to be, the haters always want to be in the person they're hating off position. Always. That's why I can't see Miss D even being in your type of space with that type of, she'll pray for you, but it'll be like you stay over there and I stay over here. JoeNetta, you liked this drama. That's what you wanted. That's what you liked it. You know. So let me just show you a couple of ways. This is why we love Miss D. We love Miss D. This is why.
Hey y'all, this Aunt D in my mental health world. And look at her, I'm in here in the dollar store. Look, this is my main girl right here. She don't care about getting on the video. But look at her. This woman, now wait a minute, now this woman come in here. She had a big ass. And I mean, you know them asses don't even look like BBL. It was, honey, it was shaped. Hell, I looked at the ass, you know, I don't give it. And I saw the men walking. I can get you on the camera. He don't want to be on video. I saw the men working in here, and they were looking at that. I said, go look at that ass. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And what you say, honey, when you saw that ass, what you say?
That ass is fat.
It was what now?
That ass is fat.
And but this other man over here, he wasn't looking at that. Now what you say? You said, I ain't gonna get you on because you don't want to be on video. Now what you say about that? Because I said ass, some ass and face don't match up. Now what you say about it, honey?
I said when you see them all, you know, it's just it don't entice you no more.
That's right.
Once you get to a certain point, it don't entice you no more.
Yeah.
You get, you know, it's about the, you know, the mentality. You know,
That's right. That's right.
You know, then once you get into it, then everything match up. That's a
Yeah.
thing right there.
Cause some ass and face don't match up.
Don't match up. My granny always used to tell me what's glitter ain't always.
Look, no, wait a minute, hold on, they can't hear what your granny
My granny
said.
always used to tell me everything that glitter ain't gold, baby.
Damn right.
Just saying.
Well, honey, y'all,
You gotta be careful.
gotta be careful about that ass, don't you? Stay tuned.
Oh my goodness, Miss D is so funny, like and so real, not fake. You know what I'm saying? You can tell the real from the fake. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that stir up mess and keep mess going, they're not genuine to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You can just tell. You can just tell. And Miss Netta is one of those people. Miss Netta is one of those people you cannot let rise to the top, you know, because when, you know, they get to the top, they totally forget. They totally get delusional. You know what I'm saying? And I said this before in one of my videos about JoeNetta, and I feel like she do need to humble herself. If Miss D said that, I really think that is true. You can't get mad if people speak, you know, their opinion. You get mad. You instead of just saying, at the end of the day, that's her opinion of me. you know. But no, you want to go off. I don't like. I can say I don't like some of the stuff that you do with your girls. You- Girl, we don't, JoeNetta, we don't like all the food that you cook. You you cook with so much grease. It's terrible. We don't like your face always in the camera. Can sometimes you just use the emoji or whatever the heck it is. Use that sometime. Use your logo sometime, and we don't be wanting to hear you talk loud and be all obnoxious and aggressive all the freaking time. We don't like seeing you argue back and forth with black women all the time. And you're a guy. You got to remember that you are a guy, not a woman. You're arguing with another woman. Miss D, I wouldn't even waste my time with her. With him, her, whatever. I wouldn't even waste my time. It's just trying to find every way to get back to where she was, where they had fun, where they, you know what I'm saying, where they had more money coming in. Like JoeNetta said, that she's like, we good, we straight. Okay, you good, you straight. But you know we can see through that shit, right? We know, you know, when you go to start a drama, that you're trying to make them views go up on your page, right? Oh, it's drama between Miss D and JoeNetta. Oh, we gotta get over there. I ain't coming over there to your page because real recognize real, and Miss D is one of the real ones. Okay, you can't fool me. I ain't been back. Like I'm looking up clips of you. I'm not going directly to your page and giving you a reel. Yeah, yeah. So crazy. So everybody loves Miss D. So what's up with that? I don't understand. Like you would be the one. You would be the one, JoeNetta, that find Miss D out of all people. Out of all people. I bet when you looking at her like, dang, I wish I could do that so I could come back up. I'm trying to find all different type of ways to come back up. Even messing with a mother with, you know, her mental health going with taking care of two autistic kids, adults, her adult kids, you know, and you tried doing that, you wouldn't last. You wouldn't last. So everybody, like I said, everybody love Miss D. So check this out. The people ain't playing about it.
Hold on. I had to get up out the bed for this one. Come on, sip a little tea with auntie. I'm still under the weather, so my sinuses done drained in the back of my throat. But we finna talk about it. I know Netta didn't have the audacity to come for Andy. Netta got on this line. Joe got on this good old internet and said, Ain't D, I saw the live clip. Ain't D, I know you ain't coming for me. You over here cloud chasing. Girl, what? Cloud chasing off of what? You been canceled. Ain't nobody over there but a handful of sprinkle full of people over there. What you mean cloud chasing? You the one speaking on her to get you some people over there to tune in, to start a little mess. First and foremost, then secondly, you had the audacity again to say, ain't D on him using them girls for money. We ain't gonna talk about nobody using nobody for money. We ain't even gonna go there because, come on, Lord forgive me for what I'm about to say because this is wrong. But we all know Charles is a scoop away from being disability himself. His bus wasn't but this big when he went to school. It had 12 other people in the classroom with him. Baby, what you did is caught Charles while he was young and groomed him on in to like your old tail. Come on, Joe. Let's keep a spade for a spade. While you the one paid for that BBL and your butt look just like mine. And this been flat since 87. I ain't pay a penny for this. The Lord and my mama gave me this. But you done paid for yours and yours. You walk right here and yours look just like mine. Get out of here, Joe. Go lay down somewhere, bruh. You a man. You don't supposed to be arguing with no woman anyway. Come to me, man to man, cause y'all know I sound like one right now. Come on, Joe, come for me, man to man. Leave Aunt D alone. Damn, bruh. Bye, y'all.
These people don't play about them. They don't play about Miss D. They don't play about Shay Shay and Bree, our daughters. And see, that's the thing. Miss Netta knows what comes with all this. And this is what I can't stand, just an evil-hearted person. She knows what comes with all this. If she even mentioned their name, because at the end of the day, she didn't even have to mention if, let's say Miss D did say anything in a negative light about JoeNetta, right? So why did you even have to mention her children? Because Miss D got her own page, and it's like focusing on her mental health. Why didn't you just mention Miss D and that's it? You didn't even have to bring the children in it at all. You didn't have to say nothing in their name, period. JoeNetta did not have to say their name, period, at all. Let's be clear. This is how you know she clout chasing. You trying to, but you can't pull something from a category that you may be a little, you and Charles, but I'm just saying, but you can't take what's real from this lady. Okay? People are still gonna love her. People are still gonna like her. And you're gonna still be in that same position that you think you ain't in, that we know that you in, because you think people can't see through it. That's why you started drama. That's why you started drama. And you started with an innocent lady, like a lady that, you know what I'm saying, is already going through mental things. Like, it's like she is really true. JoeNetta is really jealous of black women. And it could be just women, period. You know, but all I see is her go back and forth with black women. And it's just crazy to me. You think you shouldn't change your ways, JoeNetta? Like, you staying stuck in your ways, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm gonna continue to watch and see you just fall, because I see people talk about you every day, and it be janking the mess out of you. That's what we say here in Alabama, janking the mess out of you, and make so bad you from the South, but you just don't represent right. You don't. Like, I'm so sick of these people being from South and don't even be represented. Like, come on now, we got sense. We smart. You know what I'm saying? But she get up there and she just act like something wrong with her. But whatever. So Miss D, she finally was able to say something, because I just really don't understand. It's just no comparison why she should even be coming after Miss D only for clout. You see, these folks got millions of followers, millions of views. People come on now just to see them. Come on to see the mom, and not only mom but the kids too. They like what Miss D is doing for her kids, because Miss D was sitting up there working herself, trying to make things happen for her kids. And so now she's able to bring it to light. Who knows? You know, these children be wanting to do things just like the regular kids too. So she said, I'm going to get on here. I'm going to bring that to life for my children. They want to take pictures in gowns too. You do too, obviously, JoeNetta. You dress be Joe, you dress up like a woman. You like to take pictures in your nice clothes too. How are you gonna tell her that you don't like what she doing? She be doing with her kids too. I really think you like it, but I think you wish you were the one in her position, which is called a hater. But anyway, let's hear what Mom Miss D has to say. Okay.
Look at her. Aunt D in my mental health world. That's for damn sure what it is. Look at her. I'm about to go in here and Ace Hardware get me some fertilizer for my yard. Look at her. This lady made this video about me because I've been in a psychiatric hospital. And she calling me crazy. Something wrong with me. I mean, everybody know on her that there's something damn wrong with me. I ain't never lied about that. Woman. Look at her. I run into people all the time that I was in the ward with, and we talk all the time. And damn right I'm happy about it. Damn right. I'm gonna tell you why, woman. The reason why I'm happy about it. See, I'm true with my shit. What I done been through. This cause some of y'all got some stuff going on. Y'all not able to talk like I can. I ain't asked you to be like me. Hell, I don't want you to be like me. I am me. It is only one damn me. And thank God it's only one of me. In Jesus' name. But look at it. Look at just because I talk the way I talk, that's me, and I don't give a darn. And yeah, I was happy in there, I damn sure was. Because I'm going to tell you why I was happy in there. I was around people that did not judge me. I was around people that were struggling just like me. I was around people that was trying to hold on like me. I was around people that's been through stuff since they've been a child. I learned from those people in there that's been suffering with my circumstances from a very young age. I was 51 when I started my journey. I'm about to be 53, and it's hard to learn those coping skills. So yes, I had a good time, and yes, I did, ma'am. Because I was around people like me that's holding on. I'm not ashamed of my circumstance. You ain't got to be like me. You ain't got to be, I ain't asking you to. But yes, I enjoy my time, and I'm going to tell you why. Another reason why. I didn't have to worry about no housework. I didn't have to worry about caregiving. I was around people like me holding on. We was trying our best. And I could have time to focus on me, ma'am. Ma'am. There was one time in my life that I could focus on Deanna and take care of my mind. That's why I had a good time in there. I could take care of me, and I was around others that was trying to take care of themselves. And we could relate. And we was focusing on our circumstance. Ma'am, stay tuned in my world.
That right there, that is, that's emotional. That's what people go through each and every freaking day. And I feel like I just really feel like if you're not in that position, like Fruit Comment said, let me show you the comments. So I'm gonna start with this one. Look at the stuff that's in her comments. You go to JoeNetta's comments. It's not gonna be like this. It said, Auntie, you are perfect. I love you. And this is one of the realest comments that I have seen. They say we heal loudly because we almost lost the battle in silence. I'm with you, Auntie. That's crazy. to say that. We heal loudly because we almost lost the battle. So, for real, that's why you have to be around people with like minds like you, for the simple fact, without those people, they understand. They understand. They totally understand. When you're around people don't get you, they kind of still stir up the mental health part of things. It's the anxiety, the depression. It keeps it going. It keeps it going. So how do you get out of it when you're not around people? You some people think they're perfect. Oh, you'll get over it. It'll be all right. See, what's crazy is I'm glad Miss D is real with herself. To be honest, JoeNetta is sitting up here messing with a chosen person and not understanding she needs mental help herself. Because every time you say something, you don't have to say, if somebody say something about you or even beat around the bush saying, and you feel like, oh, you're talking about me, oh, rah, rah, rah. Okay, you don't have to say something all the time. And JoeNetta needs help herself. And I'm gonna say Charles too, even though Charles wasn't involved in this, because I don't feel like Charles want to be there and don't want to deal with her and don't want to be in her drama. Like, he's dealing with you already. He's just dealing with you. Get it through your head, and I think you know that's why you go through mental problems too, JoeNetta. To even be talked to a person that can admit that she goes through her mental problems. She is being real with herself. JoeNetta needs to get herself. I say that's, but she's a step ahead of you, JoeNetta. Because she's already being real with herself. Something you can't do, and that's a big part of it. It's no competition or whatever you're trying to do with Miss D. Is no competition. Is no, because believe it or not, these people here on this damn internet, they do make shit a competition and come right in your face and lie and say it ain't no competition. But in this situation, it's only one person is, I feel like, allegedly, in my opinion, is making this competition, because like it was JoeNetta, it wasn't even that serious for you to even go off like you went off. It wasn't even that serious. I feel like because of all the backlash you got before, you took everything and every word she said wrong, and everything that other words that were said to you before she even knew about you, you took that out on her. Or whatever may have you going on behind the scenes that ain't good for you, ain't going good for you in your life, you took that out on her. You see her life. She's telling you, and you still go. You say you watched them, but how you didn't know about the mental health world, her page on TikTok. She goes through things just like anybody else. And she learning how to handle it. Something you need to do, JoeNetta. You need to do that. Because instead you keep fucking your mental up more and more every time you come on this internet and try to argue back and forth with a woman. And you a man. Every time you come on this internet, you fucking yourself up more and more because they're undefeated. They're undefeated. For every one person that give you a good comment, that's 10 more coming back at you with bad comment. And you see it and you know it. But the clout that you want it so bad, you don't give two shits what it takes. But this lady cares about her mental health. She cares about her kids. She want to be here around for her kids. See, you don't have that what she has. and she don't have what you have. But what I'm saying is she has a lot on her. So listen at this. Imagine being 24 years old with two autistic daughters. I'm sure Aunt D had a hard life. Y'all got to start giving people grace. Most of y'all couldn't walk a day in her shoes. Exactly what I'm saying. I wanted to cry too because it's so hard. It's so tough to get people to understand you with simple minds and don't give a fuck mind. Bloody hearts just cruel. So ain't no use to keep on explaining it to them. That's what the camera for. Just do what you gotta do, Miss D, and don't try to explain that to nobody. Stay getting your help for your mental health because you're knowing yourself. You're being real with yourself. A lot of people ain't doing it. You notice she said that she liked it being in the war with the other people. It was a time for her to think about herself because having it, I ain't gonna say deal with, raise two autistic kids. Uh, you doing it, you know what I'm saying, by yourself. You wouldn't be able to walk in her shoes. She need all the positive help and all the positive love sent to her. And I think a lot of demons like JoeNetta, they see she getting all the positive love and they don't like it. JoeNetta don't know what to do with himself. He don't know what to do with himself. Every other day you're arguing with something or someone. You stay looking at the comments, fucking your mental health up even more and more and more. And you say you don't care. That's not a lie. You break right in front of us. But hey, you ain't gotta believe it. You ain't gotta believe it. Sometimes these people do need to go back and they need to look at look at the camera, look at the video and the lives that they do, and see how they look. Because we ain't to blame for anything that's going on in your life. You are. And one thing about Miss D, she knows that she don't put that off on nobody else. She find her ways herself. And if she want to have a platform where it's about her mental health and it's about her kids, so be it. It ain't nobody's business. It's numerous of people doing that. Numerous. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to cry too. Yeah, because people are insensitive and they are mean. They are mean. They could care less about what you're going through. This world, it's like I've been saying before. So many people, they gather for. I don't want to hear the truth. I want to hear a lie. I don't want to see the truth. I want to see whatever I want to see. I want to be delusional. They love that shit. They love that shit. Which is crazy. I can only live realistically. I can't live like I don't know what I'm going. Is you crazy? I know what I'm going through. I know what my mind is saying. I know what my heart is saying. I know this. And nobody's going to change my mind about it. All I can say, Ms. D, you keep your head up and you stay real with yourself like you always been. I see this lady, she has always been real to her audience. she do what she got to do for her kids. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's something wrong with all of us. Let's normalize it. That's what people got to understand. Something is wrong with all of us. You can't walk around here like you perfect Patty. It's something wrong with all of us. It really is. Now this young lady says y'all made her and the girls famous. Now y'all trying to find ways to tear them back down. Shaking my head. Pick a side. You either like them or you don't. Me personally, I only seen a comment like this, but I have never ever seen nobody to this situation. This is why I don't even understand how this situation went about, because I really, in Miss D comments, there's a lot of people in her life. I really never ever seen a bad comment. If people are really bashing them, they're doing a great job of covering it up, and those comments, it just don't be there. I don't see it, because for real though, I just see realness in Miss D. I wish I could say the same for JoeNetta. I can't say the same for him. A lot of things fall because you are not real with yourself. And I think he is one of those people. But, you know, I just had to come on here and talk about that. I did not understand how this combination came about. Like, it's not going to last that long, because this ain't it. And, it ain't it. JoeNetta, you trying to pick something with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's real life for her. And you're joking around with yours. You're playing with yours. You're like, I'm going to try this and I'm going to try this. I want to get back to where we were. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. And she just over here just being real. It's no comparison. Stop trying to make something out of nothing. Just period, point blank. Just stop trying to make something out of nothing. It's crazy. It is very crazy. So, you guys, I want to thank you. This is the end of this video. Yes, I just had to come on here and talk about that because I love me some Misty. I love Shay and Bree. And every time I go onto TikTok or Instagram, I'm gonna watch them. They make me laugh. Miss D, she always makes us laugh. You know what I'm saying? To keep from crying, if you know what I'm saying. Just like her situation, she has to laugh. She has to make jokes, to keep from crying. But sometimes you do need those people around you that are really truly gonna be there for you, to help you, to make you focus on thinking about yourself. We know she has kids that she has to do too, but I'm telling you, in order to survive and be here for your family, you have to take a break for yourself. So let's think about that, everybody. So thank y'all for watching. I will be back on here tomorrow. Talking about something, but it'll come. It's whatever is set on my heart. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And comment. Tell me how you like this video. All right. Have a good day.